you got to do something about the graffiti, and I know what you got to do. Oh, dogs, they'll bite. I said, well, that's what dogs are supposed to do. I said, but if you don't want the dogs to bite, then put up two fences and have the dogs run between the two fences. What you want to do is keep the people out. And he said, well, but they might put their fingers through, or they might climb up and fall in, and the dogs will bite them. I said, if you're still concerned about that, then instead of dogs, put in wolves.
The original purpose of graffiti was to have your name be everywhere, to let people know that you are there. I think that graffiti is a great part of the history of the Bronx itself. I think graffiti is an amazing form of art, so we like to show it. It's becoming more accepted in the art world as a legitimate genre of art to buy and sell. Uh, but it's taken a while.
I think what we had done here is very positive for, for the community and for everybody else to see. Instead of just regular graffiti on the cars, the buildings, the schools, what have you. They were doing a lot of murals in the Bronx. They wanted to know if we were interested. They didn't charge us, but they put up whatever they wanted. We didn't have a choice as to what they put up. They cleaned up the neighborhood a lot. If you look up and down the street, a lot of people had this stuff done. So I think it's a good thing. I thought graffiti was graffiti. Now I consider it. So I'm not too intelligent about art and things like that, but I would consider it as artwork. Like I said, I guess it was rampant the '60s and '70s and the '80s. But I think being what they're doing here, it's being kept alive in a different way.
It's been amazing how well it's been done. Organizations like TAG Public Arts Project, particularly, that's the one I've been working with, and they've been doing it for, I want to say probably about 6 or 7 years now, and very successfully. For the last 30 years even, we've been fighting graffiti here, and it's been a constant battle where we've done many things, painted it over ourselves, and the mayor came out with a program for an anti-graffiti program where you just call them and they come out and clean it. There are limits, the police did get a little carried away with stop and frisk, I think. I think they were out of control when it came to that. This was the broken window philosophy taken to an extreme. So, there has to be a balance. And it's really nice when people have something good to look at instead of the ugliness that they've been seeing.
The whole idea of the South Bronx is burning, that it's being abandoned by the rest of the city. There were these kids who lived here that wanted to let people know that no, we're here and we're going to put our names on a train and it's going to go off through the city and you're going to know who we are. So there will always be, I think, a group of kids that feel like they're not being heard. And as long as that happens, they're going to find a way to put their name out there, and graffiti is sort of the best way to do it. So it's a cycle. You can come in and whitewash a wall, and a week later, another kid who feels like they're not being heard, or that this is their neighborhood and they deserve to be on that wall is going to do it.
It is true that no wolf in the wild has ever attacked a human being in North America, but domesticated wolves that people have attacked. And I said, but I was only talking about wild wolves.